After show.
After show. After show.
Sorry, we've already moved on to the next project, and the stuff for it is laid out here. It's assembling the table saw.
Yeah, it's been about an hour since we finished the outro, and on to other things.
On to other things, bigger and better. Well, not bigger and better than this.
Yeah, I was gonna say,
nothing bigger than this.
No,
that's
nothing
it.
bigger.
That's it. What's so funny is like, look at how beautiful it looks in the camera. You can barely see it.
I know.
It's just for us.
It honestly is more for us. Well, it was like an evolution of things. I don't think that originally we would have sought out
putting
to do
this much time into something.
Yeah, to put so much time into something that like isn't super visible.
Yeah, just like lay it up on its side or something.
Although, hey, if you think about it, think about the bath caddy, the other ocean one.
Yeah, this shows up more than that, Will, in our videos.
Exactly.
Yeah. So
and we
also
get to see them
when we're hand holding it. Let's just film all of our handheld shots like this, so that like this can be behind us.
Yeah.
Let's like do some work back here. Oh, let's play on the beach. Ooh. Ooh.
Yeah.
Okay, so first off, I think I'll share my thoughts on if anyone was to be as crazy as us and to do such a large pour with this super slow cure resin. I'll share my tips. 1, the most important one by far. Do the clear, do the blue, and wait. Now, we didn't have this luxury because we didn't know if it was going to kick and win. I'd say...
Well, more so than that,
yeah,
we're on a very strict time schedule because of like posting schedule.
No, but what I would have done is I would have done it all in one pour, but I would have done the white later on. I would have done the blue, the clear, let it settle.
For like a few hours
for
or something.
like an hour and a half. Yeah. And then keep the white thin, or maybe mix up a fresh batch of white or something.
Yeah.
That'd be better. Don't do the white, do the clear and the blue, let it settle, let it wait for like an hour and a half or 2 hours, depending on how thick it is, and then do the white at the very end, like when things are starting to like gel up a tiny bit.
Alternatively, if you have a lot of time, you could do the blue and the clear with the super slow cure, and then just do the white with normal slow cure.
Oh, on top?
On top, later.
But I kind of like how it settled in. The white back here, settling into the blues. Now, I know it settled in too much, but some amount of settling could have been cool.
Some amount of settling is cool, but you could get that by doing a little bit of white with the initial. But then if you want that really defined, crisp, I think it needs to be cured, like on a cured layer with a fresh layer on top.
Yeah. Do you think that if we were just doing the white, would we feel comfortable doing like this long of a thing? Maybe, right?
Actually, I think even if we were doing the white, we'd probably still use the same resin.
Yeah, because it's
because it's still a large volume, and you still have to do clear with the white, so it's still like a lot of resin to mix.
Ton of resin to mix.
So we probably would still do the super slow cure, but in 2 layers. But again, like we demolded after 3 days.
Yeah.
And technically, we probably like it's not fully cured yet, which is why we're not setting anything on it.
Like I was still able to use the hand plane to shave this off last night.
Yeah, like it was pretty soft.
It was still pretty soft. I was able to hand plane it, and grab one of those pieces right there.
Yeah.
Like.
It was pretty flexy. It's not brittle.
It's not brittle.
So at this point though, you probably could have done a whole nother layer.
Yeah.
But like. We literally are down to the wire on this one.
Down to the wire, yeah.
You know. I think one thing about the beach oceans, and we looked back at our old video, and we looked at so many videos online. Like everyone has different methods. They all look cool.
They all look cool.
It's like cool colors. It looks
makes me
oceany.
happy. It looks like a top-down Earth view.
Yeah.
Like how big of what? I don't know, but it looks nice. I like it. It makes me happy.
I think there is one thing that I would like to still do to it. Again, we just didn't have time, and we didn't have the supplies.
Oh yeah.
We did
Lust.
Lust. I'll explain.
But I'm correct.
Yeah, you are correct. The only wood finish we have, because we didn't move most of our wood finishes, is a water-based matte poly. So we use that to just protect the edges of the pine.
Mm-hmm.
But we do have, or there is a like Lust varnish, which is a super shiny varnish, which we've used on the edges for wooden resin projects in the past, and it really matches the sheen of the resin. So I would like to do that, just so it's like shiny on the sides too.
We'll do it.
We'll do it eventually.
Yeah, we'll do it.
We'll do it.
Ask us in the year if we've done it. No, it's kind of accurate.
We'll just have to do another stream where we like do all the project updates we've been saving up.
Yeah.
Like when we did the Catkiss opening.
Yeah, I mean, the crazy thing is, like, this is going to be a little bit of a journey that you guys are going to go with us, but trying to remember the full history of this project. Oh my gosh, guys, it's been such a twisty road.
Well, originally, this counter was supposed to be part of the workshop makeover video that is not out as of now. We're still working on it, and we were gonna just build a wood counter to go on top of these, kind of like we did at the old workshop. We had the gray cabinets with a wood counter in that little inset area.
But then we thought, wait, pine is so
soft.
It's so soft.
It's so soft. So of course we're going to need to protect it, but if we're protecting it, we should probably just use resin, because that's going to be really hard.
And we've been wanting to do a live stream of resin for a while, and since it's such a simple design, because we were thinking of another design initially, just kind of rainbows and colors, we're like, let's do a live stream of it.
Yeah, we were just going to do like kind of like abstract colors, do it all in one go. It didn't really matter how it came out, whatever.
Like a resin hangout live.
Yeah, so we were going to do a live stream. And then we knew that we would need to get the thumbnail for the stream during the pour. And so we were kind of like pre-setting up cameras, because we didn't want to be like fumbling around with resin on our hands or in the middle of the stream trying to figure out the thumbnail. So we pre-set it up, and I like mocked up a thumbnail, and we were like, oh, this is actually like kind of a really cool thumbnail. Like we already had the piece of wood, so we kind of got an idea of the scale.
Yeah.
And we were like, this is our biggest resin pour. Could this be a main channel video?
Well, and then we thought of the heart rate monitors. We're in the heart rate monitors, and we were like, that's so cool.
Because we had thought about them for the stream, because we wear them when we stream.
We want to wear the heart rate monitors in a main channel video for the debut of like heart rate monitors while
doing stressful crafts. I mean, I think that's cool. We're often like so stressed at various points during resin pours. It's like now you guys get to actually see. I think my heart rate was up to like 130 something at the highest.
Yeah.
And so like once we saw the thumbnail, we thought of that idea. We were like, okay, this needs to be a main channel video. And we thought it would be kind of like a short, 12, 15 minute video. And then we had the mess up with the first clear coat, which added so much extra like effort and time and like meat to the video.
Yeah.
And then we decided to change the design to something much more complicated and just like, let's just dump some colors and see how it looks.
Yeah.
Like, I think because we became more invested in it.
We became more and more invested in the scope
creep. The more
creep.
work we put into it.
Oh, the scope creep is so real.
Yeah. So then it became like a more complicated resin design. And now I'm pretty sure it's our longest video. It's going to be like 44 minutes.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it went from being a small smidge of a whole nother project to a live stream to a short main channel video to literally our longest main channel video.
So let's talk about our emotions during the fails. Because so the first fail with the resin the wrong ratio, that initially I was like, oh, pure panic. Oh no. Just like pure, oh no.
Yeah.
And then we filmed the fixing of it. And that night we were like, okay, we adjusted our mental picture of the story, and we were like, okay, so at least we got good content. I mean, the blue tape shoes was hilarious, that was super stressful, but at least we got good content from it. And then the next morning, we found out that it wasn't even necessary. I think.
Yeah, I don't think it was necessary.
I don't think it was necessary.
Cured.
Yeah, so like we were like, oh no, panic. And then we're like, well, at least it made good content. But then
found out it wasn't even necessary.
found out it wasn't even necessary. So it's like, is it still, do I still have positive feelings about it or negative feelings about it? I don't know. I'm confused.
Yeah. I don't.
Mixed.
It's mixed. I mean, we always have the silver lining of like, if something goes wrong for a project, especially if it's an interesting failure, then it's like, well, bad for the project, good for the video, you know?
Yeah.
But this one, because we're already so tight on time and it was already such a huge project.
Yeah.
Like I think now that we're past it.
Yeah.
And like the video I think should be done in time.
Yeah, it's like we got some good moments from it.
Yeah. We had the blue tape shoes moment.
The blue tape shoes. I'll always remember blue tape shoes.
I always remember blue tape shoes.
It's like now that we have the clips channel, like I like picture that clip in my head. You know,
More
like,
silver lining.
That's gonna be a good clip.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. So anything else you want to do besides the lust? No?
I mean, I do want to lust it. No, if I was going to get really ambitious.
Oh, yeah?
No, I wouldn't do that.
What's that?
More waves.
More waves? Oh, no! And then a clear coat over it to protect the painted sides.
Yeah,
And
but I won't.
We sand it, we do a round over bit.
If I had unlimited time,
You do something else.
nothing to do.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. If I had unlimited time and all I could work on was this project, that's what I would
sure.
do. But
We can make it even better, but
it's like you finish the thing and you move on to the next thing.
yeah.
And now I'm like looking around the workshop like, oh man, I really want to tackle this.
Yeah, me too. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
I can't wait to like put these on the little poles instead of the stands and
Evan's pointing at the lights.
the lights. Oh guys, there's so much.
Yeah, we have so many tripods and light stands in here. It's really hard to walk around.
So many improvements. So close.
We have like 8 tripods. They're not all holding cameras.
1, 2, 3,
Tripod.
4, 5, 6, 7.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I counted the TV stand.
You counted the TV? Yeah, that's not really it.
Well, okay, tripods and stands.
Stand. Do we also count these?
Yeah. No, they're just poles.
Poles,
They have shorter. They have smaller footprints.
Yeah. Anyways, we're getting distracted. But
Yeah.
I think that was the main things we kind of wanted to touch on and bring you guys in on. Kind of like, this is a little bit getting kind of behind the scenes, the, more like mini vlog, but this whole setting up the garage process, which this is a part of, has taken so long behind the scenes. So much work has gone into it. We're really excited to launch that video. I hope it's the next one.
I hope.
So we can just move on from it and get back to like streaming and main
have a
channels
functional
and
garage.
have a functional garage and like start getting like, this is the main thing that's keeping us from like not being normal.
Yeah. Speaking of not being normal, because we were curing this project for so many days on this workbench, we actually had another video we had to start filming, and so we set up an alternate filming area in front of the pegboard, so you guys will see that also later.
Yeah.
I won't go too much into behind the scenes of that video, but when you see it and you're like, oh, that's weird, they're in another setting, it's because this thing was curing for so many days. And we couldn't move it. It was like jiggly, you know?
Yeah. Oh.
And like, where do you put it? It's so big.
So big, there's the only place for it to be.
This is the only place.
Okay. Well, guys, again, we really appreciate your ongoing support. It means a lot that you guys have our backs, and we hope you're having a great day. And look forward to seeing you in the next thing. Bye.
Bye.